Hello. Summoner, I hardly know her. I was on mute, yeah. I made the mistake yesterday of unmuting before that god awful loading, and I just sat there twiddling my thumbs feeling like awkward, so I thought I'd wait before I turned the microphone on. Unless you just want to listen to the groan of the heating, struggling. How are you? I actually had the game loaded, and then it kind of went a bit weird. My PlayStation didn't read the disc for a moment, so I had to restart. Like, oh no, I think the old PlayStation is getting old. Everything's breaking. What's new? I think my headset is on the fritz. But we just arrived at Ikaemos Swamp. And other than the weird baby crying in the background, it's very dark. I honestly don't remember this location at all. I vaguely, like, my only memory of this game was the town, the sewers. I totally forgot about the monastery that we went to. And then I remember some sort of swamp area, but I thought it was daytime. I'm gonna just crank the heat down a smidge. Yeah, I guess I just need to... I can barely see this map. This is quite bad. Have I, like, accidentally turned the brightness down on my TV or something? I feel like things were... Or is it this dark yesterday? It's dark on the screen, isn't it? That's fine. It's not just the TV, then. It's just a dark game. So what are you? Don't mean to do that. Bit of a late start today. Oh, that's a lot of experience. Jesus. 500? I thought it'd be worth leveling a little bit, you know, as boring as it is, but picked up a backside tail. This is gonna do my eyes in. Not going that way. Yeah, today was kind of a bit of a mess. I was trying to be ambitious. So what's that? Because I finished work early. I'm no longer going to finish those high quality early. I know these are pretty diabolical, aren't they? After March, I'm not going to be finishing early on Tuesdays anymore, which means I'm going to be more tired than I am now, but hopefully it'll be a bit more money. Can't see this map at all. This is awful. If I can turn my own TV's brightness up, it's terrible. I can see the menus. Probably not very useful anyway. Really. But yeah, I'm making the most of my early finish afternoons by just dotting around on Discord for 3 hours and doing nothing. And that was before I started talking to you. I did end up checking out that Fox Junction game, a little game on the PlayStation that I've picked up, which seems the only sort of like interesting point about it is that the music's Yuzo Koshiro. That wasn't why I bought it though. I actually didn't know he had anything to do with it until after I'd purchased it. And then after I purchased it, I realised it was supposed to be considered not very good. Oops. It's a shame because I only play the top quality video games. It's so hard to see the back. I'm like just gonna sit up in front of the TV. Like, what is this a map or a blob? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I can just wing it, but I kind of like to uncover the maps, you know, and find the treasure chests. Boom. Is that effective? I'm not even sure what these are especially weak to. Yeah, I had to go at Fox Junction and the controls are pretty terrible. It's got this like, it's hard to describe it. I know that you know what it is, Barleybat, but it's hard to kind of describe what kind of a game it is. It's like a, I want to say it's like a rogue, not a rogue, like it's random generated squares and you have to find stuff in. I'm not actually sure what the objective was because I didn't read the manual. I just tried to wing it. It didn't really make a lot of sense what I was doing. And I could go to like different areas, but they're all like randomly generated. The combat, like the shooting mechanism is very strange. You have to hold down one of the shoulder buttons and then press square to shoot, but it's very slow. It's not like an actual action shooter game. The copy of FF12 looks weird. Excuse me? Are you on about this? I get paranoid sometimes. I feel like people are sometimes being serious. I guess this could be, couldn't it? Except with a gambit system. Isn't there an area like this in 12? Your guy looks like FF12. Who guy? Him? You reckon? Balthea? Oh yeah, that one, yeah. Sorry, I forgot that you weren't talking about the main character. Everybody forgets about Varn. But yeah, that fox from the back. You saying there's something wrong with him from the front? Yeah, I'm not sure if Fox Junction is going to be life-changing. Don't think it is. See, to the outfit, Balfour is a dish that is. It's his voice that makes him a dish. Speaking of which, when I mentioned, not on stream I don't think, but I was talking about Dragon Age and who I romanced. I've just literally been here, haven't I? This is all dead ends. In Dragon Age 2, I romanced, is his name Fenris? And his voice is Balthea's voice. It's very good. Varn wasn't even part of the game to begin with. Was Bashk originally going to be the protagonist? Is that just urban legend? I think that's, I think there's truth to that. I think they thought it wouldn't sell. Well, I've heard it anyway, and I don't know where from. Maybe it is bullshit though, you never know really, do you? I'd believe it, but I don't hate Varn and Penello. I kind of think they they add something to the story. People say that they're not important, but for me, I feel like they're sort of like naivete and youth and unimportance is what makes everybody else contrast, if that makes sense. Like, they're just the ordinary people. Because he's not, as far as I remember, there's nothing special about him, is there? He's not like a... He's not super strong or got any special training or whatever. It's literally like just a boy who gets caught up in everybody else's bullshit. It's not really anything to do with him. But he just does what he thinks is right, I guess. Just, it felt like, you know, a rags to riches sort of tale, like an Aladdin or whatever, you know, civilians getting caught up in a bigger deal that's way out of their depth. Didn't mind Varna Pinello. No, I don't mind them. I don't know why they get such flack. I mean, they're not as developed and interesting perhaps as some other characters in some ways, but I feel like they're a little bit more they're a bit more real. People whinge about, you know, Cloud and Squall being ridiculous, but then they downplay it and people say they're terrible heroes. Like eventually they're just looking on the back, from the back, while adults take... Exactly, I think so too, and I think they're just a way... It's sort of you as the player with Final Fantasy XII, you're seeing it through their eyes rather than not... You don't know what's going on. You're like kind of like them, caught up in the middle of an adult's war and you don't really know what's going on. Struggling with chat a bit tonight. I might make it a bit bigger. I don't know if that's gonna help. There we go. Made the text bigger now. Hey Mofergie, how's it going? I'm getting lost. Can't tell if I've been everywhere, but I think I have. Don't know how it develops. You need to finish it. We realised earlier, Chrono Gear, that the sequel to this is on the GameCube, so that means Barley Bat might have to play it at some point. So much experience. Whoops. Whoopsie-daisy. I think it's divided between them though, because he's not done. Going just at work. Always wants to try out these summoner games. Not bad, you know. I think you've really got to have a certain amount of patience and probably grace about you to play the summoner one, though. When I say grace, I mean you've just got to be old and sort of know how games used to be. Because it's very rusty. I can't imagine, you know, in future YouTubes to come, some young like 20-year-old talking about the hidden gems on the PS2. It won't be this. You're very graceful. A what shield? What's a scrotum shield? Scutum shield? How do we do it? Summoner 2 is a lot more probably accessible than this because it's a sort of action RPG, but this one is very rusty. The combat is incredibly off-putting, I think. Even at the time, to be honest. When I played this when it was brand new, it took me a while to get into it. The combat system is just very sort of alien. I guess it makes more sense if you're a PC Master Race person, but even then I think it's very sort of unique. It sort of blends Vagrant story with Baldur's Gate. It's kind of weird because you have to do the Vagrant Story combo system thing with the D-pad, but you also like choose your stuff and can pause anytime. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that scrotum wherever it went. There we are. Oh, and I forgot about the Sword of Spirits. You can't have it. Heavy Arms 3. This medium shield offers superior protection against physical attacks. 20 protection. Oh shit, I've just closed the menu. Still struggling a little bit with what stuff is what. 15. Okay, so it's an improvement then. Is that what you're telling me? Now I'm lost to where I was going. I feel like there would have been a lot of novelty in having this type of game on the console at the time. As someone who played a lot of Western RPGs on PC, I feel like I would have dug it. So I'm just having a bit of my coffee. I think with this, you have to put yourself in the place of when the PlayStation 2 launched. Like, I can't stress this enough. There was nothing else to play. This was it. There were no RPGs at all to play. Like, what was even out on the PlayStation 2 at launch? This? Was Star Wars Starfighter at launch? I don't even remember. There was nothing to play. It was this or nothing else. Dungeon Siege was the first one. Gives you a Dungeon Siege feel. I've not played that. Is that the one with the demon? No, that's Dungeon Keeper, isn't it? I'm curious, what was out at launch? Because when we got a PS2, as in my brother bought one, he didn't get one at launch, but he got one very early. And I remember he had this. He had Zone of the Enders. God, what else was out? Zone of the Enders and this. Eventually Dark Cloud, but we didn't have Dark Cloud when we first got this one. I think we literally got this because it was the closest thing to an RPG that was on the machine. Orphan, oh yeah, Orphan, but that got terrible reviews, so avoided that. Eternal Ring, terrible reviews. Evergrace, that was pretty bad reviews, wasn't it? I remember wanting Eternal Ring myself, but it was just the magazines put me off ever getting Eternal Ring. George Dungeons Siege. I don't know that. Let me look it up. Dungeon Siege. I can't think of what it is. Is it a PC game? Because that would explain why. It doesn't even look familiar to me. Oh, I can see a Beholder. Is it Dungeons and Dragons related then? Yeah, I've no idea what this is. It doesn't even ring a bell. Like, I don't remember seeing it in magazines. Evergrace is meant to be the best of the three, but that's a low. You know, I actually want to get Evergrace. Aren't there? There's two Evergrace games, aren't there? Aren't they from Software? Or did I make that up? Hey, From Software were busy then, weren't they? 2 launch games? Am I thinking of something else? King's Field. Oh, you're on about Eternal Ring now.
I grow power.
Eternal Ring, King's Field, all but name, and about, you know, 8 years late. Played with my cousin and my brother, but it's jank. I grew powerful. I remember the cover of Evergrace, I think. It's got that guy, like, sort of squatting in the air or something. Is he on the back of a dragon or something? Obviously, I don't remember it that well. Heal. Do I need heal level 9? What's the level 9 spell? Revive. Target is fully restored. Probably do want that, but do I need it now? Speed at which summons gain power. Probably want that. Let's get some more firepower. He needs some more. I'm going to give him another sword. There we go. Accept the changes, yes. I can probably equip that Sword of Spirits. No, I can't. Sword and heavy arms to 7. That's garbage. Whatever. I now have Wall of Fire though, which I think is, it says a barrier of fire, but I think it burns everybody. They did an Armored Core game at launch too. Yeah, but 2 launch games? That's what. Whoa, wait. They did an Armored Core game for PS2 as well. My brother had the first one at release. We never got around to the sequels. Oh, Dungeon Siege. So Evergrace is the one that's got... There's an Evergrace 2, isn't there? My friend has played Evergrace 1. I think he enjoyed it. I'd be interested in... To be honest, these days I'm at that stage where I do sometimes just get interested in developers, and because it's done by From Software, I'm just like, what the hell? And I don't say that because I'm a huge Dark Souls sort of person, because I think people that like Dark Souls and then assume every From Software game is good, I think they're going to be in for a bit of a shock. So I don't think... From Software weren't really on their A game until the Souls series, but I just actually like some of their older stuff from what I've played so far, which actually isn't much. I enjoyed Kingsfield is basically where I'm going with this, and the little bit that I've played of Echo Knight, that looked really good too. A lot of new Armored Core fans after they announced the next game. What, the new Armored Core? Is there a new one? I want to go back and play Armored Core. I was very fond of the demo. I never got the game though. I always kind of wanted it, because wasn't Armored Core on... I feel like Armored Core was on an important demo disc. Was it on demo 1? On the PlayStation 1. They announced a new one at the Game Awards. Maybe I did see that then. There's so many of them now though. I think there's like 3 on PS1, and it's in the same universe as Metal Wolf. What's Ninja Blade? I would particularly like to play Armored Core 1, just to see. It's like, you know, you play the demo so much and you sort of have never seen the rest of the game. It's like, oh. I'm pretty sure that the demo was 2-player as well. No, that's Zone of the Enders I'm thinking of. And that wasn't a demo. I remember driving around as some tank on Armored Core. Never seen anyone talk about Armored Core before. I think Armored Core was likely a lot more popular in Japan just because it's mechs. I think also these days there's a lot of clout with the Souls series, so the minute people put 2 and 2 together that Armored Core is made by Souls people, they're going to be like, oh well, it must be amazing then. It's like, yeah, it's been sitting there the whole time. People try and suggest that Tenchu is From Software as well, but I don't really buy into that one. They had something to do with Tenchu, but not when Tenchu was good. They sort of just bought it. So it was Acquire that did Tenchu, and then I don't even understand what happened really, but for some reason From Software own Tenchu now, but don't do anything with it. At least I think they own it. I know they sort of published. I think they published one or two of the PS2 games. Because there's a game called Shinobido, I think it is. It's on my shelf, I'm trying to look for it now, I can't even remember. But that's made by Acquire, I think, or ex-Acquire members, and it's sort of essentially just they're making a Tenchu game without the license. Because they didn't have the rights to the characters in the series anymore, but they just made a successor to the Tenchu series. Absolutely love Tenchu. Some people suggest that Sekiro is kind of like a Tenchu, but I don't think so. I've heard from experience you spend half an hour customizing your mech, start mission, die in 5 minutes, Tinkerbot. Oh dear, I don't remember, I don't know. The demo is very, very limited. Toggy games on original Xbox, which seem fantastic. You need to play Tenchu, Chrono Gear, I know you said you hadn't played it. You need to get in on that amazing dialogue. It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. I wouldn't mind playing the rest of the Tenchu series. Part of me wishes I brought them back with me from the UK, because I do have them in Japanese, but I have really big nostalgia for them in English. Especially the first one. I know what you want. You want the stone. It's safe inside my belly. I'm not even going to do the laugh. That like, such a good line. What? Who are you? Get her! Get her! It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash. Never probably paid attention either, any bit of, and yet you know that line. That is a freaky, freaky boss. What is this? A woman of Ikaemos, petrified in stone. Can't even see her. Can we zoom the camera in? Oh yeah. Oh yes. A beauty. The world is just a loss of such gorgeous... It's iconic. Plays with Tenchu either. So many games I need to go back to. Super impressed when I tried. Super polished, gorgeous visually. So Tenchu has, I think it's stage 5. I think it's the stage. It's the Manji cult level, and they need to get this stone or something. And there's this great big fat boss thing that's eating the stone at the end. Chakar's leveled up. Tenchu 1's got some jank about it, to be honest. I'd be curious how you would find it if you played it now. I love it, but it's like slipping on an old glove for me. I can always get back into Tenchu, but people that haven't played it might find it controls a bit weird. You have to get used to it. It's probably like Tomb Raider, but worse, I want to say. I mean, I can always jump straight back into Tenchu and get my stealth on, but you've really got to put the time in. It's probably why I struggled with Metal Gear Solid 3. I think if you didn't grow up with a stealth game and you didn't clock the hours to get good at it, I think they can be very frustrating trying to play them when you just want to finish the game and you can't be arsed because you've got too many other games to play and stuff. But like Tenchu, I played it to death back in the day. All the patience for 3D of that era. Chakan's leveled up. Oh, Jakar. Here he has. I need to do it. What shall we do with him, Jakar? Critical hit increases the chance of doing double damage. Do we not want that? That sounds good to me. Counter attack. Let's get a free hit after a parry. These all sound pretty good. Let's continue with the heavy arms. Let's put parry up. I don't know. Critical hits are good, aren't they? We'll go for that. Did you play the original MGS3? No, I played it on the HD version. I played Metal Gear Solid 1 on the original PS1, and I played the demo of 2, but I never played it properly. I played the rest of the series on the I have the Legacy Collection. Otogi games weren't so expensive. Are they backwards compatible? What is Otogi? I don't even know it. I keep thinking of that ball game. Oh, is it because it's Xbox? Why do From Software like doing Xbox? The mind boggles. Oh, this looks fun. I would play this. Xbox is such a blind spot. Substance has a nicer camera. You can switch between the 2 styles whenever you want. I think if I was to sit down and like have a bit more patience with Metal Gear Solid 3, I could get into it. I was playing it with a friend, like watching on the couch, so I felt sort of an element of pressure to like hurry up with the plot because, you know, we were playing it together to enjoy the story. She likes watching video games that are cinematic and stuff, but when I kept like failing, it started to get quite annoying. So maybe if I wasn't sort of like feeling that pressure. Then again, saying that, I was like thinking, oh, maybe I should one day like stream the Metal Gear Solid series. Well, some of it. I wouldn't do every single little bit, but the mainline stuff. But then again, would that not just... that might create the same environment where I'm feeling under pressure because I'm live and I'm shit. Because I'm really not very good at it. But then again, maybe people could help me. Maybe you could give me some tips. Just tips though, not actual like, this is the optimal way. A lot of fun playing a game. I know, I enjoyed watching bits of you. That was watching you that made me want to give it a go actually. Because I was sort of seeing like, oh. Whew. I'm yawning. It is. I was up late last night because of this, but I kind of want to do a bit more of it tonight. Should have gone live earlier, really. Using the first person view a lot is your best friend. I hated no radar. I'm a big fan of the radar in Metal Gear Solid 1, and it really just, and 2, and I got to 3, and I was like, you're serious? There's no radar? I've got to look? And I tried to do the stealth, but it's sort of got that Assassin's Creed syndrome, you know, where you kind of don't have to do the stealth, you can just get away without it, and in the end it just became faster to not bother. So if ever I got spotted, I'd just shoot everything. Just give up. I mean, Assassin's Creed, the stealth in that is fun, but like, do you really ever need to do stealth? In the early games anyway, because you can, what is it, Assassin's Creed 2 and so on? You can just take on like 20 people all at once and you'll never die. Well, if you know how to play. Gets a bit harder later though. Change the pace of the game. Oh, we're going around. I'm actually really surprised, like, how few people have played this game. I think I've only had one person in chat come in and say, "Oh yes, Summoner, I loved this game." I really don't know anybody that's played it. And, you know, people that swing by are sort of a similar sort of age and interested in this era of gaming and beyond. I guess it's one of those things, like launch games do sort of fly by, don't they? And you know, the kafugs that would need shivving, they do. What was that new word they said the other day? I guess it's also a game that once everything else came out on the PS2, there was not much to go back for. I think Techie Rob said he never played this because the box art put him off. Why are we on fire? I just want to backtrack on myself a little bit because I feel like there's a space here. I don't want to miss any goodies. Ooh. Can we go down this? Apparently so. Gargoyle. I got him. Might be fleece for a bit. I'm gonna do a bit of sneaking. Bit of sneaking. Oh, she can't. Oh, I've accidentally just fluffed it. Should play MGS4. So the first time this year, started last year after 3. Yeah, I didn't click with 4. I think we've talked about that, haven't we? The box art was a choice. Rare case the US box art being... I actually don't mind the box art though. I do. It is better on the US one, definitely, but I don't mind the PAL one. It's sort of simple. It's got big Soleil energy though. Not as bad as that though. What was I doing? I was gonna sneak as you. Right, can I do a back attack on this gargoyle? No, I'm sneaking. Why do you even see me? Oh my god, worst sneaking ever. Prevents all detection. Oh, obviously not that detection. It's very hard to see what the back of the enemy is. Boom! Right, we'll try again. Can we get out the flames? Let's try and sneak him. See, this is the real stealth game. Let's see if I can get to that, the back of that back eye, whatever you call them. He's definitely going to see me though, isn't he? Ready? Easy does it. Oh, savage. Look how much damage that was. 40%. One shot. This is when it's fun. But I don't think everybody else benefits from the experience, but it's still really fun. Get wrecked. Gameplay seemed fun. Big Soleil energy. What is that cover though? If you ever Google that box art, Soleil on the Mega Drive, it's just a big giant, like, did you see the game? Like, when you were commissioned, like, what is it? What is going on? There's like a diamond crystal in space with a sword in it and screaming faces. I would have never bought the game based on that. It's the back of the box that sells it. Oh, he's heard me. Look, his tail was twitching. I saw you. Getcha. Oh, he's gone. Berserker ring. Ooh. +3. Oh, this is nice. +3 for axe weapons, +3 for blunt weapons. That's pretty good. That can go on Jakar. Doesn't that look like there's a long path going somewhere? Then that means I don't need to level up his axe quite in as much of a hurry. I mean, you could essentially just wear that for the whole game and I don't need to do his axe up. Hey, what? Oh, is it a necklace? Wait, what? I didn't. What did I just do? Don't tell me I just threw it away. I'm gonna... Why is it gone? Oh, we've got to identify it? Huh. Maybe I should wait. Because her identify skill is not... maybe we should level her up. Not sure how identify works. I'm gonna save the game just in case it's like, is it one of those things where if you're a higher level it'll have better stats? No idea. After the US cover. Story of Thor Beyond Oasis. That's such a bad choice. Like, why did they change this title? It makes no sense. It's supposed to be about the story of the land of Thor. And the successor of the light. Berserker ring. Have you so you've identified it? That seems fine by me. Alright, he's got it on. He's not even using axes though. Berserker oh, I know what I did. I put the Berserker sword on and not the ring. Idiot. There we are. Just having a moment. What's the US oh, I've read that, haven't I? We just talk about that. Going mad. What's that? Oof. Do get a lot of experience here. Ring of Shadows. Oh my gosh, this is good too. Hide +1 and sneak +1. This ring augments the... Yeah. It's good stuff. Glad I took this detour. Don't know what to get rid of now. Max HP. We don't necessarily need that. Sword weapons. I'd rather keep swords, and we'll have the thingy. Ring of A. That wasn't the Ring of Shadows, was it? Ring of Flames. Ring of Health. That's a moderate boost. Oh, that's what... Yeah, she's got one on as well. And you've got one, and you... Whoops! And you can have this Ring of Health. There we go. Very good... Oh, it's a dead end. It's a good detour, though. I think that's the end of the path. Oh, do you know what I could do? Because I was doing this last time we played. I had a filter. How did I do the filter? Let me see. Is it this? Oh, there we go. Does that make it brighter? Did that improve it? I can't even remember if that was a thing. It might have actually already been on. I'm not sure if that was actually on in the first place and I didn't notice, but hopefully that's a bit brighter now. I put a brightness filter on last time I played this, didn't I? And I think I forgot to turn it on, and I need to remember to turn it off when I'm playing something else, because speaking of Story of Thor and the Success of the Lie, I played the first part of that game with this brightness filter on and it made the game look awful. Wait, was that an enemy? No. There's something there though. But there's also you. See, enemies don't respawn, so if there's an enemy, then you know you've not been. Got a healing draft. A gargoyle. Story of Thor, please turn down the light. Exactly. It's successor of too much light. Story of Thor was cursed. It was a cursed playthrough. The first stream was like too much brightness, And then I think the second stream, or it was the first stream as well, was oh, gargoyle blood, a dram of gargoyle's blood, ring of aggression, counter hidden. This is good too. Amazing. Yeah, it was Story of Thor when my laptop started buggering up and blue screening. So, yeah, that was not a good time. Right, well, we'll get rid of the health and we'll put on the stat boost. So what does that give him? More counter attack and more critical hits. That's good. Yeah, so look, he's got some stats. That's sort of what happened with this playthrough as well, because our laptop started blue screen and that's why I stopped playing for so many months. I think I've about covered it all. We can probably just go up now. There's a little bit of a blob on the side if you see, but I'm not sure if there's a way to get down there. Just in case there's something missing. Can't go that way. The sound effect on this is, I feel like it's used in Tenchu actually. Did you ever play much of Tenchu? I think you said before, but I'm not sure if you meant only the first game. Because the second game had a pretty good story and sort of atmosphere about it. The only thing that was lacking is it doesn't have a good soundtrack. It has a lot of sounds like this. It has that stock cicada sound that you hear in anything in Japan in the summer. I'm gonna see if I can whiz down here. Never played any. Oh, they're really good. I keep meaning to stream the series, but like I said, Cicada Way exactly. Do you know the one I mean? I'd like to stream the Tenchu series and I might just do it anyway, but it's just a shame because I'll have to play it in Japanese. And some of it's a bit hard to follow in the narration stuff because it's sort of period setting. I'm sure I do. The other side. Wondering how the 3D ones would be. See, what was really nice with Tenchu 1? Tenchu 1, if you buy the superior version, whatever it is, I can't remember what it's called, but it includes the English language track. I'm trying to see if I can get over there, but I don't think I can. It was just sort of like almost like an international version, I guess. So that was really fun to play. But Tenchu 2 onwards, as far as I know, they don't have any English. Although, arguably, the first game is the one that has the best sort of like awful voice acting. The other games are fairly straightforward after that. I think Tenchu, I mean it's technically Tenchu 4, but it's not Tenchu 4. There is a Tenchu 4, but it was the Tenchu Fatal Shadows. I'm pretty sure when you completed that, you got a special feature that unlocked new voice acting for the game. It was like B-movie dialogue. It was quite fun. See, there is something over here because there's an enemy. How do I get over there, though? Oh, can I go around that? Nope. probably used a lot of. Oh yeah, it's used in loads of movies and TV dramas. It's just one stock sound for that summer vibe. Here we are. Never bought any action games back then, so I needed to play with friends. So my brother-in-law, when he was alive, he used to have. He used to have a modded, well, a chipped PlayStation, and so you know when it was new to have, and he had this wallet folder thing full of all these games, and that's where I tried out so many games, and the ones that I really liked I then ended up buying, and Tenchu was one of them because he loved Tenchu. I used to watch him play Tenchu, and it was incredibly violent, and that's why it was really cool as well. And I used to watch him play that, and then I played a bit of it, and I thought it was really good. It was just really cool. Like the age I was at the time, I used to sit watching him playing Tenchu all the time, and it was so like whoa. Because I mean, back in the day, other than like your Mortal Kombat or whatever, like Tenchu was full on, like arms flying off and blood going everywhere. I mean, Tenchu 1, the original Tenchu 1, had decapitations in it. They removed that in later games. But I mean, there were hard 18s in the UK, those games, where they had them on the front cover. I guess there wasn't much there except experience, but I'd still like the experience. Oh, there's a little treasure chest. Now I've got to try and get my way back. First 4 hack games have a fun feature like that in Japanese, replaced all the time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Fatal Shadows does. Fatal Shadows in general is really cool, like visually. It's not my favorite Tenchu game though. I kind of liked it the least. There was just something wrong with it. I couldn't put my finger on it, but the stealth just felt slightly off for some reason. But the cutscenes and stuff, it was really cool. It was filmed like I don't even know what to describe it, but like a movie, a very cinematic kind of Jedi movie thing, with the, well, no, like a like a TV drama series. So after each mission or whatever, it'd have like a next time on like Tenchu and like to be continued and stuff. It was really stylish and silly in between missions. And before you started the mission, you'd have like a coming up like preview thing of what was going to happen, and it was like all stylish, so showing you snaps of what's going to happen in this mission. All these people have turned to stone. And there was a lot of silly bosses too. There was this guy with an umbrella with a blade in it. Soldier the Priest King Armon. Oh, we're going after the Ring of Stone, aren't we? So that would be sort of probably related, I assume. I don't think it was dubbed in the English one, but they used the displays to include dual audio instead. I mean, can't complain about that, I guess. Especially for that sort of target audience. Watch a bit of Tenchu now. Should play these. They're really good. I have them all for the PlayStation. What do I have? I've got the final version of 1. I've got the bonus disc for 1 that has all the fan-created levels. I've got Tenchu 2, Tenchu 3, Tenchu Fatal Shadows, Tenchu 4 on the Wii, which I actually haven't ever played. I've had it for ages, but it was sort of just, I think when I bought it, my language was just not feeling up to par and I couldn't be bothered. And I kind of always thought I'd run through the series again before I played 4. I've got the PSP one as well, which is kind of weird. Tenchu 4 is just, no, PSP Tenchu, I can't remember what it's called, Time of the Assassins or something? It's like it's almost like non-canon, just weird story missions with characters from Tenchu games. What happened to all these people? The only Tenchus I don't have are the Xbox ones, like Tenchu Z, but I've heard it's terrible. I'd like to get Time of the Assassins on no, Tenchu 4 on the PSP as well. I think it's supposed to be different. And I want to get Tenchu DS, Tenchu Dark Shadows on the DS. It's supposed to be absolutely awful, but I'm just, you know, I'm a big fan of the series. And it's got Rikimaru and Ayame in it, so I want to play it. Because Tenchu Z on the Xbox just totally disregards the franchise and does its own thing. I think you make your own character on it. It's just, it looked like garbage to me. It's nice they did something else instead of just stripping it out entirely. Oh, the voice acting thing, yeah. Always annoyed me that the Wrath of Heaven Tenchu is has extra stuff on it on Xbox. I always just thought there was a whole time period. I don't know. It's my own pettiness, I think, but I kind of was a bit miffed with Xbox. I think that's why I've sort of snubbed it all my life, because it pissed me off. When they started like re-releasing games on Xbox with extra stuff on it, it just got up my nose. Because Tenchu to me was very much a PlayStation series, and then the third one came out, and then they did what's it called? Tenchu. They named it something else. It was Wrath of Heaven, but it was like Tenchu not Hour of Darkness, but something of Heaven and Fall of Darkness, I don't know. And it had like some extra missions or something on it and other stuff, and I just thought, well, fuck you. And then I don't think, you know, to put in like salt in the wound, I'm pretty sure that Fatal Shadows didn't even come out on the Xbox anyway. It was like just one game, and it just kept getting. It's like, well, good for you. Better Fox is much more powerful. So they did it with Onimusha as well. They did Genma Onimusha on the Xbox, which had extra content on supposedly. Is that a thing? What's over there? But I just remember it really annoyed me because I was a huge fan of the series. I think it had extra multiplayer, because you know that's another thing about Tenchu 3 that people don't talk about much. The multiplayer on Tenchu 3 was so much fun, and it wasn't even the main part of the game, but it was really fun. I spent many a weekend playing 2-player Tenchu. It had two modes. It had a versus mode. Ring of Health, I think that's what we already just had, wasn't it? It had a versus mode, which was just silly, because you could just be all the... what was cool about it was it let you be the baddies from the game. You know, remember when some games used to do that, like Streets of Rage 3? It would let you play as the other characters in the game, but only in a special mode. I mean, I'm assuming we need to go on that altar, but I just want to make sure that I haven't missed anything before I do. Then the other mode, that texture's awful. The other mode on Tenchu was, I think it was on Tenchu 3, but it might have been on Fatal Shadows. It had a co-op mode. You had special missions where you could both be ninjas and you could do dual stealth kills. It was really fun. But the versus mode was really, really good. I feel like there's gonna be a boss, so I'm gonna save. Oh, I should also level up and heal. Let's stop being her as well. Aspect 3 are pretty decent. So I've heard, but wasn't that online based? That's when I stopped playing multiplayer after PS2, to be honest. I think it was more also a growing up thing. I just, you know, didn't have friends around me that was interested in playing 2-player. I mean, I still do. Obviously, I just did Dragon's Crown at the weekend. The co-op on Tenchu, though, isn't the main game. It's like special missions designed just for co-op. And it's, there's not many of them, and they're pretty generic. But it's fun nonetheless. They're fun to replay. I tell you what is a good co-op game if you can get hold of it. Get Half-Life 1 on the PS2, it had an extra mode on called, was it Half-Life Decay? And it had a 2-player mode on it. I never finished it because I never had a friend to play it with, but it was really... Well, I had a friend, but we never got round to finishing it all in time. It was really fun though. I don't know what to level up. I thought I leveled her up more than this. I guess it was just heal then. Oh no, I did energy too. Let's level up. Just energy, I guess. A bit more energy. Bit of ice. I feel like I should just focus on one first. I'll do a little bit more ice. So what spells has she got now? Empower. Oh, that's a good spell. More damage. Icy Sleep. Does icy damage. Fully realised the couch co-op was in those games. Oh, Halo. Well, that's what made me think of it, because I know that you said you've been playing Halo, but Half-Life, I think it's only the PlayStation version that has the 2-player co-op on. But it was really cool because it's a different game. It's not Half-Life, it's a separate story. And you play as these two scientists that get suited up. I'm sure one of them's called Gina or something. Two females as well. And you have to work together to like open doors and stuff and shoot stuff. Isn't Portal got co-op in as well? Portal's really fun. In fact, I should think about that. Does Portal has 2-player? I should play that with my friend. I didn't think about that. Because we've been playing Dragon's Crown Pro. Right, let's level up her more. Aimed attack. I don't want that yet. Oh, she can cast magic now. Oh, let's get some of that going then. We'll get the dark magic for Fleece. Phone service crapped out for me a bit, wouldn't load any video. Oh no, welcome back. We've been talking Tenchu. And co-op games. I told you before though, but I'll tell you again. You need to play Unravel 2. That is a brilliant co-op game. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just go get it. It was on sale over Christmas. It was so cheap on Switch. It was like £2.75 or something. Although I don't think it runs as well on Switch as it does on PlayStation. Had some frame rate issues I noticed, but you can choose on Switch whether you wanted to focus on performance or graphics. And if you switch to performance, then it sorts the frame rate out. I actually didn't notice the downgrade too much, to be honest. What should I do with this last skill point? I think she needs to have more dodge. Maybe. So what can Fleece do now? She can cast Blind and Silence. Okay. And now, without much further ado, let's save and go up these steps to what could possibly be a boss. Yeah, Unravel 2 is amazing. I can't praise that game enough. It is such an amazing game, especially for 2 players. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. A Way Out, is that the one about the prison? I keep wanting to get that, but it's just so expensive. And it's never really on sale. It's like The Great Escape or something. I've heard that's good. There's another one my brother told me to get, and I forgot the name, but it's that one, you know, with the boy and the little ice dog. Like it's at the North Pole or something, like Inuit people maybe, I want to say. Takes Two is a very nice co-op time. I'm not sure if I know that one. The merchant was visiting the Palace Plaza. This was the Palace Plaza, the prison one. I'll have to look that up then. I think I was also in two minds about trying to get it on disc, but it's hard to get stuff on disc. And games like that, they don't have good publishers, do they? They're published by crap things like Strictly Run or whatever, and they cost a fortune and they've all sold out, so I probably should just get over and get it digitally. Dragon Boots. These gargoyles are dropping all the shit. Magic Resist 1. Equipped by Rosalind's. I bet I can't get a copy of that on disc now. It probably only had a limited run. All those interesting PSN games are pains in the arse to buy physically. Did you say you finished Summoner back in the day, or did I just play? Oh, I finished it. Yeah, I finished this. It's a weird. I'm surprised at myself that I finished this game back in the day. I'm surprised I never got bored of it. But I don't know. It was just different, and I think I didn't have a lot of games at the time. It took me a while to play it though. I remember not really liking it at first, and it was one of those like once I'd played Zone of the Ender and all the other stuff, I then went back to the Summoner. And after I played it for a little while, I got into it and finished it. I don't think it's like super long if you get on with it. Like once we've got to find these rings right now, and I think once we've found the rings, it sort of just shifts into its second act, you know, and then the end. Like I know that you go to a different part of the world, like slight spoilers I guess, but you go to another part of the world that we're on, like the other continent, Orenia, which is where the baddies are all coming from, and then I think it's sort of you do some shenanigans, then it's the end. I can't find her boots. Am I having a moment? Oh, they're there. They're in red. Why can't she wear them? Oh, because they're for Rosalind, silly. So what has she got on now? 5. So these are definitely better. Ooh, and they look nice as well. Same people that made A Way Out made that. Oh, Takes Two. I mean, I should look at these. Can you chuck them in my Discord if you can be bothered, or DM me or whatever? I don't know. I need to look them up at some point. I'll put them in my Discord in the recommendation thing, because I'll forget. Because I do need some more co-op games at some point. I can't afford to buy them right now though, but at some point I'd like to, because me and my friend like to play co-op games on the weekends. I vaguely remember A Way Out, but I don't recognise It Takes Two. Puts me off playing some of the cool modern indies. Yeah, sometimes I just get over it, but because it's like Celeste, you know, I was never going to get Celeste. Shouldn't really be, yeah. I just want to know that it's mine, you know. Like, I just pause a second to be dramatic, but like, I'm playing the Summoner right now, off the disc, off the game that I bought, well not me, but my brother bought like in 2000, so yeah, 22 years ago. We got this game, and here I am playing it right now, it's mine. If I didn't own this game, how the hell am I playing this game? I'm not, you know, it's not available anywhere. It's not on the PSN, it's not PS2 Classics. I'd have to get it on Steam. And I did get it on Steam, and do you know what happened? It never fucking worked. Click play, launch, nothing. It's broken. At least on my computer. Don't want to play it on PC anyway though, I think it's different. It was made for PS2. Which blows my mind. Can you, like, you look at this and you think it's a crap PC port. It was made for PlayStation 2 and ported to PC. But case in point, that's why I'm sad about Summoner 2, and I was sad about my PAL games, because I've always wanted to play Summoner 2, but it didn't come out in Japan, so I wasn't able to get a way to play it. Now I can. All these gargoyles. I'm gonna just do this and see if this does anything. Problem with Meteor Storm is it also hurts my party. Why can't you use that? Well, that's not very good. I mean, I'm sure that you could emulate this, but I don't have confidence in my laptop emulating PS2, to be honest. And I would want a controller and a nice setup, and it's just, yeah, not for me. Until there's like a PS2 mini or something. I did grab the box while I was back at home for Christmas. I still forgot to sort of look at it, but it was nice to see the manual again. The character bios and stuff. It's more likely to play something having physical. Me too, because it just sits there on the shelf like as a kind of reminder. Whoa, 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 whoa. Animation runs really well. A lot of games. The library's so vast. I think there's still lots has issues. Yeah. But also, you know, when things are so vast, I find you end up playing nothing. These priests are in the middle of a ritual. This is like a whole civilization, then, isn't it? That's all turned to stone. Let's, why did I want to open the menu? What did I just get? Maybe it was nothing. Should probably heal, though. So playing lots of backups. Just jump between games, yeah. I need to get back onto playing Summon Night. An Ikaemos noble, petrified in stone. I find it really hard to see this area. I really don't like it. It's very hard to see where I'm going and where I've been. Could do with some better brightness. I mean, you know, I would think it's never going to happen, but this game would benefit from like a, you know, a sort of like HD remaster or something. I think like spruce it all up, and I think it'd be quite nice. Ooh, chain life leech. That's because I've been doing my chain stuff, so that will give me health back. I might even, can I put that on right now? There'd probably be only me that would buy it, but you know, I'd enjoy it. Recovers hit points. Let's get rid of something then. Damage taken. Standard secondary attack. Should I just get rid of that then? Let's do life leech to forwards. Damage with the amount of AP left. No. Removes APs from targets. See, I kind of need to use the other characters to unlock some of theirs. On GOG, probably look decent even at high resolutions. Thing is though, the PC version's not the same. It's a different perspective. It's all like zoomed out and top down like a proper PC game. I think it's a bit like Silver is as well, which I really want to play. I brought Silver back with me on the Dreamcast. I just need to get my Dreamcast hooked up somehow. And I need to sort of one day find a way to capture my Dreamcast, but my capture card will not capture the lower than, I don't know, but whatever Dreamcast goes to, it won't do. It won't do like 420p. My capture card won't register it, so I can't stream it. I'd have to get another capture card, I think, but I don't think my laptop can actually probably handle any other capture cards. I've heard the Elgato can capture Dreamcast, but I had an Elgato once. I bought one and it didn't work, so I sent it back, and then I bought this capture card instead. I mean, not that it didn't work, but it wouldn't connect to my computer. My laptop wouldn't read it. Wouldn't acknowledge its existence. I think the only thing I'm going to have to do with the Dreamcast is get something like a retro tink or whatever. Your Elgato supports 480. Yeah, I think they do, but for Dreamcast, I think that's what the signal is. But mine doesn't go down high. I think mine's 720 only. And 1080. Maybe 5, I don't know. But the problem with the Dreamcast is all those a VGA box. I don't think mine goes down to 480, I'm not even sure. Problem with the Dreamcast is that all those, you know, like pound cables that you get or whatever, they don't do anything to upscale the signal, they just output it as is, which is weird. I don't know, maybe it's a technical thing, maybe it's more expensive, but like PlayStation 2 sort of HD cables will convert the signal. This has gone into 720, even though it's, you know, it's not HD, but the signal is technically 720. And same with the Sega Saturn HD cable, but the Dreamcast one, nope. And I haven't been able to find any simple Dreamcast HD cables that make the signal 720. They just, it's almost like, you know, they just fit into a HD slot. These two guards are engaged in conversation. What the symbol is? Petrified in stone. Right, I think I've been both sides. Can we just go in now? Are they attacking somebody? What are they doing? I'm confused. What were you doing? Did you kill something or not? Is that a gargoyle? There's loads of them, lot. I might just try out my new fire spell. Boom! Well, it wasn't that good, was it? Gargoyle blood. That's a bit weird. Feels like letting go what makes it unique. What, by changing it to a PC game? These crumbling statues were once palace guards. It doesn't even reach. See, this spell can be quite... Yeah, look at that. This spell is useful, I think, because I think you can kill stuff without aggroing them. If you just burn where they are. Crumbling statues were once palace guards. Does it hurt us? Yes, that's shit. Let's just restore the party. and give him some little points. Not sure what to do with him either. I never use these, probably should, like kick and push. Critical hit. Do a little bit more of that, I guess. No, actually, maybe not as much. We'll do one. We'll do... guess that'll do. I'm gonna save again now. I've got a bad feeling. What's in there? Probably a whole dungeon now. Ikaemos Palace upper level. Yeah, this implies dungeon, doesn't it? All that loading. Okay. Oh god, it's swarming with those little boggling things. Is there no music in this palace? It's very miserable. Did they just forget to include music here? Or is it bugged out? Because the rest of the game has music. Makes it very weird without. I should probably use Jakar a little bit, unlock some more of his skills. Desperation, whatever. Oh. So really no music here. I'm gonna try reloading just in case it is a bug. Just seems a bit odd, like only this area has no sound. Hope it won't be too long of an area. I think I also forgot to set the date on my PlayStation because the clock's gone. No, guess it's silent. Well, fun. Taking his max, what's like that too? Batteries died. I was doing it just because it was annoying me, but I think I forgot tonight. It's weird how that works and how they. I don't know. Just didn't think about it. I never noticed it was a thing until like recently. I'd never expected the clock to go. I don't know what I thought was making it run, but. I guess if I don't turn it off at the wall, it will stay, you know, with the red light on, but with today's cost of living crisis, I think I'll just set the clock, thanks. I don't have that. I don't have this PlayStation set up except when I'm streaming this anyway. Ring of Aggression, counter-attack and critical. So you could just have another one. That would be good. Don't think he needs it though. Is that just in case you missed the other? Look at all these rooms. Tends to record completion dates on completionator now anyway, so I don't really care. I can't be doing with that. I tried, but I'm crap at like logging how long I played, like how many hours it was or minutes. Do you just round up or do you get really accurate? So I was trying to do it with summer night, but it was like trying to work it out. I was like, oh, so today I played the game for 3 hours and 17 minutes. And then I started just doing, you know, like, oh, 2 or 3 hours or whatever. It's my problem. Long stretches of consoles lie unplugged. And then with this, I have no idea how long I played last night or how long. Set a timer. That's very anal. That's whoop. With this one, I can't keep track. And you know, I joke about I joke about that. I'm obsessed with time, but I guess I'm not that obsessed. I have this obsession with how much is left. I used to really piss my friends off because, you know, when you're watching a movie, I can't resist checking how much is left. I always want to know, like, how long of the film is left. In the movies, like cinema, I'll be, like, secretly peeking at my phone on the clock and then sitting there thinking, well, if the movie started at 2 and there was about 20 minutes of trailers, that must mean we've been watching the movie 4 and it's supposed to be at 130 minutes, so that must mean that there is about 45 minutes left, and it gives me great comfort to know that that means we'll be out at about 10 o'clock. I don't know why it's important, but it is. So with games, yeah, I do that on long plays. How much is left? Barbarian's Tongue. Oh, Talk. Not Tongue. Axe weapons +2. I feel like we've got something better than this. Oh, this is a necklace though, so I guess it's good for him. Yeah, just his speed. We could have the power of axe for free if we equip this thing. Where is it? Yeah. Does anybody else need... why don't you have some speed, love? There you are. Where did it go? Well, don't tell me it's the blessed ring and she'd not been wearing it this whole time. And she's got one on. They've all got them on. Joseph's not got one. There we go. So, what's his axe power now? 8. I like to go check how long I am. Yeah, I like to know how long a game supposedly is going to be. Like, if there's a playthrough, like what part am I on it? It's been a comfort with Athea, less than 10 hours until this. Oh my god, is it that bad? It doesn't look like it's amazing, but it looks just, I don't know, better than some stuff on the PlayStation 1. This is going to go to the lower levels, but like surely there's going to be more than one way down. Ikaemos Palace lower chambers. Ugh, I just can't be asked for the loading screens. It's not quite that bad, but I'm glad it's not long. It's not good at all, but it's not the worst thing ever. The combat looked very weird. I like to do that with Mega Drive games that I've been playing on here. Why is there no music in this dungeon? I like to see how much is left on the Mega Drive games I've been playing. Excuse me and my cough. Well, not cough, but my croaky ass throat. Do you reckon I'm supposed to... Ooh. Oh, hello there. Very pretty at least. What, this area? Oh, Athea. Yeah, the graphics sort of looked interesting. Do get a lot of experience down here though. Not very good at his timings. Oh, I got one. Whoops. Oh, there's his counter-attack going, so I guess it's not that bad. Are they weak to ice? Oh, I can sell all these tails for money as well, I think. Are we supposed to be able to use this? Combat's terrible, so slow and so limited. There's no magical skills outside of consumable items. Basically, never attack and use items. It's been a way where every enemy gets preemptive attack on you. Oh, that sounds not very good. What is round the back of this? Out or note? Note! Does that not look significant? Oh! There's a person! He's frozen. His heart was not open. I guess he's technically petrified, but then I can't sing. Oh. No, 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 no. The lack of music here really is... I know, I hate streaming stuff that doesn't have music. I feel like you're just like cringing at my breath. Every sniffle. Feel that atmosphere. Swallowing my saliva. I want to smell the sewer. Is this gargoyle healing itself? Like who the what? Swear to God. Oh, we've got it. Okay. Thanks God. Whoa! Can you stop zapping? This shaman needs to go in the bin. Oh, there's a lot of them. Jakar's gonna die. Well, at least I hit him with desperation. Which is damage based on the amount of health you've lost, so good stuff. An auric dagger. Covered in strange runes. Is this a thing? Is it maybe it's a quest item? Because it didn't seem to have any stats. Or it's just for selling. Examine. Palace guard once manned the lever. I think he's still manning it. Just, he's not moving. Well, I guess we don't need to come down here. I think it was just to find the auric dagger. Unless we can go in the water. We can go in the water. Kind of tempted to go back upstairs though, because I don't feel like we truly finished exploring. Uh-oh. Can Joseph do a wall of fire and not burn? Oh, this is good. I can't see the fucking cursor. because it's under the bloody water. That is just, you know. Can we cast anywhere? No, whatever. Just forget I even thought about it. Game designed? Who dat? I don't know her. Mend. What does mend do? Wait. Mend? Is he just like chilling and healing himself? Recover some hit points. Oh. Okay. I'd rather he attack though. Is it good, this mend? 11. 11 out of what? 11 out of like 4. It's not really worth it, is it? Does it get any better than that? Did you ever play Baldur's Gate? No, I did not. I haven't played any of them. The only one I've played now is Baldur's Gate 1 on the PS4. I'm really thinking of playing that again at some point soon properly and trying to finish it and possibly streaming it. I just don't know if it's interesting to stream Baldur's Gate on my channel. And some people can be interesting. But am I Baldur's Gate material? I don't know. We'll see. I will play it regardless, but whether I choose to keep it to myself. Ooh. A pole axe. It's an axe. Do you know, for some reason I thought it was a pole axe. I mean, it does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? How's it going? Gruesome defeats yet? Not yet. It is literally an axe on a pole, but I always thought a pole axe was like a spear for some reason. Like a halberd, I want to say. Maybe. Is it better than what I'm using right now? Is it two-handed though? 65 and 60. I mean, technically it's better. Bet I can't have my shield though. Oh, but he looks like a beast, doesn't he? There, look at him. Yeah, he's ready for business. Gonna smack you. Silly. Wait, can we get out of this water? How are you, Serotonin? Yeah, get out. Or it's a halberd thing. Yeah, this looks like it's actually an axe on a stick. I hit my enemies with an axe on a stick. Maybe we can't go that way then. Baldur's Gate takes no prisoners, especially the first occurrence. I know. What I did play, we died pretty easily. Your brains always go to The Simpsons. You know, actually, the slower attack makes it easier to chain. Added blow, if you say so. Well, I say it's easier, but actually it isn't. It's throwing me out of whack. Meridian Prime, hello, how are you? I can't even remember. Have I seen you since I've been back? Happy New Year if not. You've been playing something interesting recently and I can't remember what it was. Have you been playing an RPG? I'm sure it was a big game. You weren't playing Paladin's Quest, were you? Somebody was. No, that wasn't you. You're playing something that I wanted to play. How's the controller loosened it up? So oh yeah, you know, actually, it has. I didn't even think about that. The controller's feels pretty good right now. Breaking in the new PS2? I am. I'm using that midnight blue one that I bought. Part members are too. I'm going back upstairs though because I'm still not happy that we explored the top level. Where is everyone? Can you? Whoops. Heal everybody. Arcana. Oh, Breath of Fire. I think it was Arcana actually that was interesting. How was that? It always looked a bit like kind of jank. I feel like I just missed something. Sore from work but hanging in there. Yeah, so when I played Baldur's Gate I did get kind of whooped a little bit, but I think the enhanced version you can sort of work your way around the difficulty to an extent. I think it's got sliders and stuff if I recall. Ways to not totally soft lock yourself. I could be making that up. But no, I have been using my new PS2 controller. My midnight, it's the one that's in the picture actually on the chat box. It's that midnight blue one. I didn't think I'd like it because it's slightly transparent, but actually it looks good. It's not super transparent. Oh! I've still got my other one, my black one that's new as well. But I've been using that a little bit more. I broke that one in on Drakengard. The only thing that this one needs doing is because it's spent like the last God knows how many years of its life in a box with, you know, the wire coiled up in like a zigzag shape. So the wire's still sort of used to being in that shape, so it's always leaning to the right, and it kind of gets on my nerves and in the way. Sometimes it needs sort of resting out. 10 RPGs left. Only 10. All snares, that's what Meridian Prime does. The SNES challenge person, if you want to watch SNES stuff, go over there. I mean, I'm playing SNES stuff too, but it doesn't hurt to watch things twice. Different take. And I've already played 2 games. I've raided Meridian a few times. You probably followed then, if you have. It's nice, I think. I can't always watch because of the time zones and stuff, but I still like to just like pop in and just see what stuff is, you know? It's a good way to discover games when someone's working through the library, I think. Sports are a killer. Yeah, I don't pop in for those. It's bad enough playing them. The sports, oh, have you found any that you like though? Because I have to say, I mean, I've banged on about this plenty, but once I really put my mind to it, I can kind of get into 1 or 2 of them and sort of get a bit, I want to say Stockholm Syndrome, but sort of do get into them. Wait, we went down this one. So why? Oh. Have all the enemies respawned? Shit, they have, haven't they? No. Oh no, they have. They've all respawned. I mean, it's good for grinding, I guess. I've been concerned about being underleveled. What I'm going to do, though, is I want to come out the other staircase. That means I have to kill all these shitbags down here again. More experience. Exactly. It's an excuse to get more experience. The basketball games can go in the bin. Do you have Celtics versus Lakers versus Bulls versus whatever on the SNES? Because that one, oh god, that Celtics versus, which one was the one I did? Celtics versus Lakers at the NBA playoffs. Took me ages just to win a fucking match. In the end, I had to find out just like how to cheese it. There's a specific way on the Mega Drive, at least, where if you pick the Phoenix, is it the Phoenix? The Phoenixers, and there's one character on it, and if you get into a specific position on the match, you can guarantee that he will always slam dunk every time you shoot, and that was the only way I could win. So bad. The that one, yeah, where he flies through the sky. It was brilliant. What was his name? Isn't he a legend though anyway for doing the super jump? So it was pretty on brand, I think, don't you? See if I might even pull it up for a minute. Where is it? Just finding him. Well, there he is. Tom Chambers. I've got it saved. What a god. He saved that game for me. Look at that. Beautiful flying through the sky. He does not know gravity. Legend. We could just pop him there. Now we'll get rid of him. It's not time for Mega Drive. It's time for the PlayStation. We're walking in the air, flying, shooting. One Purpose Sports, a lot of the longer series are mostly the same game. Once you've learned, yeah, I guess I've left it too long though. I think to benefit from that. Oh, you're doing all the NBA back to back. I probably should have done that, but I was tempted to jump into the Bulls thing. The next one, Celtics versus Bulls, I think it was. But they've got no music. The Celtics one versus Lakers has music, and that was what was sort of the saving grace. It has the guy that did the Road Rash series composing it, so it was kind of a bit of a bop. I thought we were going to come out the staircase on the other side, but where am I? The lower chambers. I'm confused.
It won't open.
Oh.
It won't open.
It won't open.
It won't open.
It won't open. Are they lock pickable? Did I increase her pick? Yeah, she's mad.
Success.
Success. There we go. Fleece is on the case. Oh, she's going in. What's she doing? She just like picked a lock and got into a prison. Nothing else in here. Do I get experience for doing? What is the point? Some say success. I personally don't.
Success.
Yeah, you would say that. She's just happy to be out. Depressing amount of FIFA on GameCube. There's a depressing amount of FIFA in the world, period, to be honest. I don't know. Did they need that many? I think you have to ask yourself why was like, what was it? Was it FIFA 97? Is that on the Mega Drive? FIFA 97? And you have to ask yourself why.
Success.
All those John Maddens as well. There's got to be a 97 or 98 on the SNES as well, hasn't there? 98 was definitely on PlayStation. What is the point of this room? There's nothing in it. There's nothing to interact with. There's a yellow line over there. I don't see anything. There's a guy there. Is it just here for atmosphere? I guess I'll just go back. Oh. Here's another room. Did I go in here? I'm confused. This leads to the sewers. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I ran up there, didn't I? I think that's when I started rambling about sports, so I got distracted. So, there's like a yellow line there. I wonder what that is. Well, I'm going to go back up to the first floor because I think I didn't finish exploring the rooms up there. So I think we're supposed to go down and across that waterway, but we'll do that in a bit, if not tomorrow. Party members are too far away. Come on, party members. So which one's the most shocking? They're based on massively outdated versions of the engine, and the only things that bring with each story is an updated roster. Yeah, I've noticed some of those, like is it like Winning 11 or whatever? But then again, to be honest, there's a couple of Mega Drive games. There's that what's the one that Pro Striker? Pro Striker had a like Kanzenban released later, which just changed the people on it. And Celtics versus Lakers or whatever at the NBA playoffs, like if you look at them between games, like a couple of them are essentially just exactly the same game but just with different people on it. Updated and remove the music. Get torn to pieces by critics each time, even by the standards of yearly sports releases, it's grotesque. I guess you think that they'd just do DLC instead of releasing a new game. Do you know what does look good as a modern game? Oh. Some of the modern baseball games graphically look pretty crazy now. And golf. Modern golfing games look really fun. Graphically. He's stronger. What should we do with him? Points remaining 3. I don't know what to level up. Just more counter. Oh, double attack. Hey. Chance of getting chain attacks. But if it's me doing the inputs, I don't understand how that helps. Whatever. I'm not doing the inputs though, so I'm going to be leaving it to the computer, so it's probably good to have that. I'm assuming. Or I've just wasted 3 skill points. Modern sport games are low-key pretty good. I bet fishing games are fun. I want to play a couple... Oh, has anybody ever played Fluid on the PS1? I always can't decide whether I want it or not. I don't even understand what it is exactly, but it just sort of looks like Echo the Dolphin, but I know it's not. Is it something to do with music? Do you have to use CDs, though? Wow, he is so slow with this axe. I don't think I like it.
I have gained new insight.
She's gained new insight. Music creator. Oh, I thought it was like an underwater thing. Maybe I don't want it then. Right, let's check these missing rooms. Rooms, not runes. Get to explore the samples to use in music creation. Did anybody ever play music on the PS1? I almost brought that back with me. Kind of wish I had now. It wouldn't be probably that interesting though. It'd be a fun novelty, but I just enjoy making music on music. I was looking back at those official UK PlayStation Magazine demo discs, and a lot of the later ones actually just had music on from the game music. Didn't realise that. That Forza racing game always impressed me. Great. Oh yeah, they're supposed to be the top business, aren't they now? Those racing games are crazy. How are you, by the way? Aren't they like the new Gran Turismos? Gran Turismo was good at the time. I kind of want to get a copy of Gran Turismo for PS1. How much fun is Gran Turismo as a solo game experience? It's got loads of stuff, hasn't it? Oh, there's an armory key. See, this was worth getting. I did play Gran Turismo a little bit back in the day, as I was mentioning with the sort of copied games thing. I played it that way, but I didn't really play it a lot. What is that noise? Excuse me? Something's creeping. You heard that right? It's gone now. What? Arguably better that way, I think. We never played head to head that much. Oh, the music's gone again. This game is haunted. Oh, wait, what? Is it glitching out with the swamp? I don't know. I think 3 on the PS2 is the best one. See, I'm not super interested in racing games per se, but just I've got a nostalgia for PS1 and some of those games on the PS1. I'd like to... You know, Ridge Racer? Was the original called Rage Racer? And was it always called that? And I just didn't notice because I was looking in the hard off, which is just in the junk section. Video games that they can't. Basically, the junk section in Japan is games that have maybe got problems with them, but mostly just games that that don't have much value and they can't be asked to test even work. So it's like you can buy them for like 100 yen. Or sometimes, well, maybe 300 or 100 yen, but it's sort of a no refunds on your head be it. But what is nice with the junk section in the shop that I go to, not every hard off does it though, because some of them seal them up, but my hard off lets you actually look. They don't seal them up, so I can just open the cases and examine what's inside, and I really love that because I can look at the condition of the manuals, I can look at the disc and see if it's got scratches on it, and if anything's broken. And then I'll buy. And I have bought quite a few bits from that. And I saw Rage Racer there recently, and I was thinking like, oh, should I? But then I'm like, what is that? Is it Ridge Racer 1? But I wouldn't. It looked pretty on the back. I played one of them. Oh, what? Who? Need item to use. Okay, so we've got an objective now, I guess. I need to find, what, 4 somethings? Oh. There's something strange about this statue, says Joseph. I'm guessing it will open that. Cannot be opened from here. This is going to be a whole dungeon, isn't it? Are you into races, Jamesy? The only ones I remember playing was I played a bit of Gran Turismo. I think I struggled to qualify though. I'm not very good at them. And then I played Driver, and I could never pass the fucking. You know what I'm talking about with Driver. I couldn't pass the car park trial ever. So I used to play it on free drive mode. I enjoyed it. Couldn't play the real game though. I've been good at simulation style races. Who's that over there?
I grow powerful.
Everybody grows powerful. It's really hard to do his combos. I don't know why I'm bothering. I was better off with the small axe. Gran Turismo, what did I just click on? So it hurt if you don't like the sorts of trials. Some of the license tests can be mean. Yeah, that was the thing, and maybe I won't enjoy it. I think I remember not being able to do it. I'm a bit older now, though. I also tried to play, because I had a Mad Cat steering wheel. I was trying to play with those. I can't control them, I'm just wasting my time. Whoa, what the hell is that? That is not a normal enemy. It won't even let me target it. Gorgon. Should probably use Joseph's summon spells a bit more. Keep forgetting. Oh, killed it. Necklace of Defense. Dodge parry. Sounds good. Hey, you're a bit late. Do I get something from here? All these wheels, and yet I can't do anything with them. Oh, I'm getting very, very lost. There's too many rooms. Before I go through that one, was there not more to see down here? Let's also heal. I missed that. What else is there? Been there. What is... yeah, I want to get to this guy. Whatever he's up to. Oh, hello. Do we need to do anything with you, or should I talk to you first? Maybe not. Oh. Can I cast blind? Would that help? I think it missed. Okay. Let's level up as well. Joseph can have... Is he still... He's still learning new skills. You just can't keep up with this stuff. Increases resistance to all magic. Should probably get that too, but... let's get his fire up to level 10. And... do I want to use his holy magic? Go on then. Rosalind can have... more ice. What has he unlocked now then? Inferno does fire damage to nearby targets, and she's got still empower, protect, nothing new, nothing new. Freeze, freezes target and does damage. Okay. Ugh. A horribly disfigured ghost stands before you. Beware, interloper. I am the ghost of Munerus, counsellor of the priest king Aposet 23rd of that name, who reigned over Ikaemos in the dynasty of Nock. Why are you still here? I must haunt my place of death until my soul's pain is eased. What pains your soul? That's a mood. I failed at a task and was put to death by Aposet. How did you fail? The king had commissioned a jewelled necklace as a wedding present for his soon-to-be queen, Viasura, and entrusted it to my care. The day of the wedding, the necklace vanished. What happened when the king found out? If you look like that, this will be pretty painful too. The king flew into a rage and had me killed. He sounds like an unpleasant man. Aye. He then had my body chopped to bits and fed to his dog. How can I help you? Recover Queen Visura's necklace and bring it to me. The Queen had hidden it to discredit me, for she feared my influence over the Priest King. It lies in the garden, long since gone wild. Well, we got a quest. Why were there golems in here? Also, what's that? The weirdest objects just are in the middle of nowhere. Can't remember how experience works for the rings for Joseph. Like, do I have to actually summon the thing to get experience? Experience 47. 35. Okay. So it's not too far behind. I want to go back to where I just was. Up. Here we are.
It's locked.
Oh, why is it locked? Can we pick it?
Success.
Success. I wonder if it's compulsory. Maybe there's another way around. Oh, what does Inferno do? Let's try it out. Whoa! That's nice. And I don't think it hits my party, which is even better. Wait a minute. Does this not just connect? Oh? Lower chambers, well, I'm not ready yet. Have I been here? I don't think so. This takes me down, though, to maybe the other side? Maybe it's all going to loop. Destroys your enemies and also the frame rate. Is that a reference, or is it a comment on this actual game? 'Cause I'm like, is Inferno... I'm thinking Soul Calibur in my head. Unlocked. Whoops. I'm going to do it again. Whoa. You imply that this had a frame rate? I see no difference. Such is the price of power. Yeah, that's the true ring. One ring to control the frame rate. Gorgon. We've got these weird sounds again. 5 frames per second is still a rate. It's a cheap rate. Like the whole this game is. Just wanted to be first. Wasn't ready. Oh. Actually not that bad for a big game released before the developers knew the PS2 was hard to code for. I also think it probably runs better if you're not playing a PAL version forcing NTSC or whatever via some pound cable. It's probably not the fairest, you know, it's not making it do any favours, do you know what I mean, to it graphically. Like if you look up some footage on YouTube, it is a little bit prettier, maybe? But, yeah. I don't know whether that is actually having an effect or not, or if it's just how the games are, but I don't know whether... Yeah. whether my setup is affecting how some of these games are running. Because just when I was looking at like Taifu, that seemed to not be. It's so hard to tell though, because you know when you watch videos on YouTube, people are always got a brazen dagger. Just brazenly went in my inventory without me noticing. It's hard to know if they're not using like stuff, you know, like effects and stuff to improve it. Ancient dagger covered in strange ruins. Do you think these are just... all of these are supposed to go in the thing then, these daggers? Because it's like... I was talking about this earlier on Discord to somebody, but... talking about like Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and then you get people that are like, oh, it's not that bad. And it's like, it is, it's terrible. But then it's like... the loading's awful and stuff. They're like, well, I don't think it was that bad. It's like, well, did you play it on an actual Sega Saturn off the disc, or did you play it on like a flash drive thing, you know, that isn't the true experience of how it was, you know? It's reading faster, or you're playing it on an emulator that's got loads of quality of life stuff done to it. Because this would probably look good, I'm sure, if you played it in an emulator with like high texture resolution or whatever. Some forces never meant to be meddled with. Have we covered everything now? Can I just go down? I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. Let's go. So I need to go to bed soon, but I want to like kind of get myself in a good position where I'm not going to figure out what I was doing. In case, you know, I don't stream it for another 6 months. I will. Oh, these loading screens, like you can just close your eyes and just be gone before it gets to the G. Now where are we? Oh, we're on the other side now. Okay. Let's see, but can we just go straight down here? Will this like... yes, it will. That's beautiful. It just loops all the way back to exactly where I was a moment ago. Let's do Inferno. Boom! You burn. Doesn't do that much damage though, does it? I guess it's just for multiple targets. This shaman needs to fuck off. He's doing my head in. There we go. Oh, I thought he was dead. Whoa, that lightning's getting real powerful. It must be scaling with leveling it up, not just maybe the maybe leveling up magic number also increases the damage of the spells that you already have. Or she did maybe she did another spell that I haven't seen. I'm gonna do your Meteor Storm. Lightning's really flashy. I have so many of these tails to sell. That was good too. Oh no! I've hit Fleece and everybody. Whoops. The spell backfires when there's nobody to attack. Dragon boots. Didn't we already get some of these? They're for Rosalind only, yeah. I can sell them though, I guess. I guess it's in case you missed them. Oh, that's a gargoyle. What on earth is that attacking?
I am a clever one.
She's leveled up. Whoa! I think that was the freeze magic. I'm doing no damage. I do want to just kill the things down here for the extra experience. Oh! Just bitch slapped me while I was casting my spell. Very rude. The lack of music is killing me. Right, I think I've been everywhere down here now as well. Oh, what's that? It's a little sack. Didn't spot that. Oh, wait, maybe it was just a rock. I thought it was a little white sack. Oh god, I'm stuck on something. Get off! Get off, get off, get off! Can't see. Oh, there's another Gorgon. That spell is so overpowered, it's silly. Did I go up this way? Why is this blacked out? Whoa, it's an exit. Upper level? No, this is where I came in then, isn't it? So what's up this one? Gargoyles. Keep missing. Doing no damage to this thing. Oh my god. What a death cry that was. Jesus Christ. You finally caught me. I'm about to pass out. How are you? Oh no, we're about to die. Did I even save? Uh-oh. It's time to use an item, I think. Oh no. Not you. Use. No. Shit, 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 shit. Oh my god. Might be time to run. I think it's time to run. Run away! Ah! You can do it, please, I believe. Just get out of there. Hostile monsters nearby. That's the point, stupid game. Ah! Run! Sorry, Cobra, no time to talk. We've got gargoyles. Can I kill it? Can't take it on. Come on. Just me and you. Whoa! Lucky 13. Thank you so much. Tiny bit of nap later. Did I finish back? No, I'm just going back to this. Remember this? I was trying to play this about 5 months ago. I need to go to bed soon, but this game is not behaving. She's gonna take forever. Come on, girl. She is the best. What's locked? Oh, for fuck's sake. Pick that lock.
Success.
Gargoyle blood. Right, I need to resurrect everybody. Everybody is dead. Don't even know where they are. Don't know what's going on. Probably should heal myself. Who's got a dead body? Do I dare? Oh, they've gone back to sleep. How are you, though? I saw you earlier playing Simon the Sorcerer. I've never actually played that one. My brother has a lot of nostalgia for that, though. I was meant to. Have you played it before? Do you reckon I can just backstab this golem? I'd go for it. Oh, come on, girl. Get in. I should have saved. A sensible person would have saved. I'm not sensible. Take that. Fuck yes. And now I will save. Just in case this goes tits up. It's very British sensibilities. Cute game. It's pretty famous, I think. Was it on something else before the PC? Something older, like the Commodore or something. I wonder why my brother played it. It is time to resurrect my party and get vengeance. Tome of Revive. I've only got one though. Not very good. I need to buy more of these in the future. Use it on Rosalind. No, I don't trust that bitch. Come on, Joseph. Oh shit, he's not got the best revive spell though, has he? I was a fool. Don't move, Joseph. Heal yourself first. Played it on the Amiga, that might be what I'm thinking of it. I think it's the Amiga that he probably played it on. Right, let's resurrect Rosalind now. I haven't done a point and click in forever. I'm just scared of my laptop breaking if I stream off it. Do you mind, Bat? There we go. Got him. She can cast the Super Duper Revive. Target is fully restored. And we are back. All is well. And we're gonna get some sweet fucking revenge on this bat. Yeah, take that, little bitch. It's like the ultimate revenge movie. There we go. Point and click. Yeah, I should do one. Never finished Broken Sword. Elixir of Recovery. A little late now. I mean, this is sort of point and click, isn't it? Moving a bit. Oh, where do I go now? Up the stairs, but not yet. I'm gonna have to save it a minute though and call it. Oh! Look at you! Hiding over here. They really... Wow! They fuck you up, these gargoyles! Leave Joseph alone! Who are you hit? What? Who's going... Ooh! Oh my god, there's more! We're gonna die again. This is bullshit. This is absolute silliness. Let's restore HP to the party. And is any of them nearly dead? Ooh. When did they get so savage? These gargoyles. Right, you're dead. Who's next? Can I just fireball? You think I should? Sorry, I'm very much trying not to die right now. I mean, I do need to the problem with just PC gaming though is stuff never runs very well, and then it doesn't capture very well. Everything and its fucking wife is coming down. Where are they coming from? What does this gargoyle want? Greystone Golem. Whoa! That made my controller vibrate. I can't even target him. He's like hiding in the door. Little... Get out here. Is he stuck? What are you going to do on the side from Simon the Sorcerer? Or is it a secret? By the way, Barley, did you know that Cobra played through Blue? Don't spoil it, obviously, but feel free to go on about it. I need to play that. It does look good. You finished it as well, didn't you? What are these meteors hitting? It's certainly not the target that I'm trying to hit. I don't know why, but it feels like the monsters just suddenly spiked in difficulty compared to everything else. Ring of Protection, Parry 2. Okay, I'll take your word for it. What is Rosalind hitting? Oh, have we been here? No, I don't think so. Another bloody gargoyle. Oh my god, this fucking meteor storm keeps... I'm standing right in front of this enemy and it's targeted something over there. Just brings more aggro. There we go. Did enjoy Blue. The translator program was in the stream for a bit and helped you. It's a weird, wacky place. It looks just cozy. Let me scroll back. I've missed that. Oh yeah, you said about the funeral memorial thing soon. Yeah, it's probably not worth starting one right now. Right, everybody needs to just heal. Oh, there's a true ending? I'll have to, maybe, but then again, maybe it's fun to play it twice without trying to spoil it. Open to a new audience. Yeah, because as soon as, like when I bought it on disc, I remember talking to you about it. And then when I saw it got the fan translation, I was like, oh, you need to play, well, you need to look, check this out. Because I remember you saying at the time you thought it looked like your cup of tea. Thief's Ring Sneak, I'll leave that as it is. Kubrick Dagger. Well, that's another dagger then. So this was clearly a location that we needed to come to. Oh my god, my eyes are going. I'm so tired now. I'm gonna just find a place to save where it's gonna be easy to continue. Like in front of a doorway or something. And then go from there. Just maybe tomorrow while it's still fresh in my mind, but I can't finish this dungeon tonight. I will be miserable at work if I don't go to bed. I've already burnt my midnight oil. There's nearly one. This dungeon has been a whole ordeal. To me last night I could barely stay awake. Yeah, you've been going late. I saw, what was it, your stream you did the other day? You were going really late. I was quite surprised. Where am I going now then? So I came down there and I'm going up here. So how about that for a save? Is there anything in here? Oh. Perhaps yes. Yeah, I've got to stop. Let's save the game here. And we can go forwards immediately afterwards.